Hey, and how are you? Welcome to Kyle Clayton's QC Chronicles, Queen City, with the probably the best intro anyone has on public access radio. John Hopwood is not here with us today, so it is going to be me and my dear friends Michael Gonzales and Mikey Martineau.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. Just had a nice day of work at Frank Horse Cafe and enjoying this show, and then going to roughly some adult league kickball tonight. Right after this.
I love that. Are you still in your work uniform?
Yeah, still in my work
That's
uniform.
all right. You got a little bleach on you.
Yeah, I know.
It happens, dude. It happens.
That's what happens when you're a dishwasher.
Yeah, and a hard worker.
Adult league kickball.
No, it's awesome, dude.
Referee.
Yes.
Are you doing the bases or are you doing the plate?
Plate, and I upgraded my
I knew you had something over your sleeve. You're the ref. You're not even participating. Whoa! Why didn't you wear that bad boy in?
Brand new.
Do you have cards? Can you give someone a red card?
no,
What's
not
that?
non kickball.
That's the dust off the plate.
Just all the play and indicator for the pitch count.
You were the real deal, Holyfield.
Can I hear your called strike like,
Strike three?
Strike three! You're out!
Yeah.
you doing now?
I know. I do a stike. Punch out. Yeah, punch out.
You gotta have a vocal strikeout. Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be personalized, Mikey. That is impressive.
Yeah, and then I'll be umpiring some slow pitch softball tomorrow night as well. So
are you moving your way up to like baseball one day, you think?
we'll see. Maybe,
Nice.
maybe I'm just doing the adult leagues for fun and whatnot, and then maybe I'll move up.
You skipped right there you didn't do any kids leagues, just right to adult.
Yeah, right to adult league.
Well, we had a plan, but now I'm going to go off the rails a little bit. What are the qualifications you need to get? Can you just anyone sign up to be a ref?
Good question.
Yeah. Basically, so I played a couple years in a league called my Manchester Sports and Social Club, which is run out of Murphy Sap Room. And so basically, I played a couple of seasons, and then my busy got too busy, and then he needed referee. So I'm like, I don't really want to play anymore, but I'll referee. It gets me some extra income and free food and drink after the game.
Oh, nice. And it's co-ed, correct?
Co-ed, yes.
That's
Hold on.
well,
Do you get compensated for this?
Yeah,
That is incredible.
yeah.
time is money.
I had no idea.
Now, when you kick an adult kickballer, you want to kind of line drive it. Is the toe the best method, or the soccer style for distance? Because you don't want to pop it up.
No, you do not want to pop it up. So you try to kick with the laces and try to point your foot where you want to kick it. And we play at two fields. So we play down at Brown and Mitchell off of Brown Ave, and we also play over at Green Acres.
You want to follow through too.
Yeah, follow through.
Yeah,
I'm not opposed to the toe ball because it kind of gives a knuckle effect,
it does do that, and you can get the ball in play too.
but you
Yes.
hurt your toes.
no, what about is it bunting allowed in kickball?
No.
But if you're not good at kicking and you accidentally do a swinging kick bunt, that counts too, right?
It has to go past the pitcher's mound for if it's short, it does not count, and it counts as a foul.
Oh, you can't squib it.
Is this your first time umpiring a adult kickball team game?
Tonight, no. I've done it for like last season, and now it's new season. So I've done it probably
1.5 seasons.
1.5 seasons.
And
Well,
how do
1.5.
people sign up for this if they want to do it next year?
If you can go to manchesterssc.org to sign up. So we're at Brown and Mitchell every Wednesday night, and then there's other sports within that week. So like softball is on Thursday night, like volleyball runs on the same night over at a church in Bedford. It's a great way to meet people and just enjoy
course.
life.
Brendan, can we get that link up real quick, please?
And
Have you ever seen anyone meet and get married from this league?
no.
Okay, but it is a way to meet people.
Yes.
And I have like 6 more questions.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did they provide the uniforms, or did you have to buy them yourself?
Did I have to buy that?
Yes.
I bought all that stuff on my own.
Well, you want to look like a schlub, you know?
Yeah, you got to be respectable, sharp, because people won't take you serious. So when you're like, "Rrr." Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how competitive is the most competitive person on the team, and how competitive is the worst competitive person on the team?
So the team that I was on before I started refereeing, we are everybody's competitive, but some people take it to a limit, and that's one of the reasons I kind of stepped away from it. Because yes, I'm kind of competitive person. I've been in sports all my life.
Of course.
It's just that like it's supposed to be fun. Yeah, but it isn't really like it wasn't really any reward for playing. It's not like
it's all for glory. That's what it is.
Yeah, all for glory, and it's all about having fun and meeting new people and having a couple beers.
Do you want the next one?
Yes, if we could rotate.
We'll rotate.
Would you consider yourself retired at this point?
From playing kickball,
like if the money's right, would you come back to another team?
Maybe, or basically, or we'll see. But I enjoy doing this refereeing thing because I get along with everybody. It's not like I get any fights or I have to fight any fights. I just enjoy it and enjoy having a little side gig.
Well, nobody wants to fight you, Mikey, obviously. No. But so we're going to see your name in the rafters one day, I'd assume.
Maybe.
It's my turn. Has there ever been an altercation?
Yes.
Could you tell us about it?
It was last winter up at Goffstown Sportsplex at one of the domes, and I was on a team, and there was chatter going between both teams, including some people that weren't playing, and but there was a scuffle, but I'm like, I'm going to get out of here before anything happens.
Did you chime in, like, say anything like,
no.
Hey, stop it, no fighting, guys?
No, I'm like, I did not want to be in that position.
Yeah, it's tough.
Would you, as the head plate umpire, I'm sorry, I'm taking your
It's all right, it's the second.
Head umpire, would you be like, hey, guys, stop it, no fighting, guys? Would you say that?
Yeah.
Now in your position?
Yes, I would.
Good.
You're like the sheriff of the
yeah.
The outfield. But yeah, dodgeball. Kickball turns into dodgeball real quick when that happens. So
yeah,
very interesting.
And you click the balls and strikes each time. You have to call a ball and kickball.
Yeah. So basically, let's say this microphone's the plate. We have 2 cones that are about 6 feet from it, and basically, so the pitcher rolls the ball. If it goes in between those 2 cones, and the kicker doesn't swing, that's a strike. If it hits the cone or goes outside, then it's a ball.
Are bounces allowed in this?
A lot of pressure.
A little bit of bounce.
A little bit of bounce. All right.
A little bit.
Like it's like a judgment call on your part.
Yeah.
You're like, too bouncy. Can you say that?
Yeah. I could say that, but most of these people have played before, so it's like
you're gonna let them play.
We're gonna let them play, and if I see something wrong, I'll give them a talking if need be.
Have you ever had to give a talking? Have you ever needed to be like, hey, there's too many bounces, or let's speed it up, guys. Come on, it's a 1-hour game.
Not really. I did have a play last week where one of the teams was playing at the other field like previous week and got a different call than what I called. So got the captains together, discussed it. I'm like I'm not trying to create any fights over this. It's just what I saw, and they thought the situation was they got the same situation and got both outcomes, and it's like sometimes it's judgment calls coming to my end.
It's a bang bang play, Mikey.
Yeah.
It's a bang bang play.
You do. Does anyone ever say, "Come on, Blue"?
No,
not.
Now pitching in baseball, same kind of premise as kickball. Right? pitching in baseball can be a real impactful position. Is there anyone that's like a little better at rolling the ball than others?
Yeah. There are certain players that I've played against or played with throughout these couple of years that I've played kickball in this league and seen like some of these guys bowl very well, so that comes into play when
you can spin it then. You are allowed to spin it then.
Hey, give a little finesse, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And do people say, come on, big leg here, big leg, instead of like big stick?
Yes.
Big leg?
Yeah.
You've done like 4 questions.
That's what I thought they would say. That. Like, do people have leg donuts in the batter's box? In the on-deck circle?
No.
It's a valid question.
That's fair.
So that's cool. Mikey, you doing your thing.
I'm actually a little jealous. And to be paid for it, no less.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
I mean, not opposed to it. Absolutely not.
Do you get to keep your foul balls if you catch one in the stands?
There aren't really stands there, but we only play with 2 balls, so.
Yeah, you probably got to give the ball back.
And it's the red ball, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. That's good.
I can't actually. Yeah, I'm very intrigued.
So,
I know where to go from there.
Well, I can tell you where we're going to go. We got a big election coming up.
Yes.
We have some mayor candidates, but most importantly, we have alderman candidates. Last week on the show, we had Patrick Arnold. Patrick Long. Excuse me.
Patrick Long, Ward 7, not Ward 3.
Yeah,
was interviewed by Mary Heath.
Yeah. So John and I don't know if you caught that interview. He's a nice gentleman, a lawyer, trying to win. He's going to be facing Ross. Yeah.
Wasterio.
So this is going to be last election was something special, correct? That alderman at large, seeing Trisciani come out of like down the stretch they come, and the long shot comes in. What do you think it's going to be? You think it'll be just as exciting? And do you think last year's vote will add to this year's turnout in voting?
Well, we'll see what happens in the primary, but primary, I was just looking at the ballots right before the show. It's like, so in like most of the there's only a couple races that actually need a primary. Mayor ones will go from the four candidates down to the 2 for the general election, and then like some I think only like 2 or 3 of the wards actually have primary elections for aldermen, because every other election is like for two people or 3 people for the.
And you can't get in it. It's too late to get your horse in the game now.
Yeah, too late.
Too late. Do you remember the guy who tried to run up the stairs and they shut the door on him at the last second? That was funny. But let's start right from the top. Mayor.
Yeah.
We got a guy named Ruiz? What is it?
Jay Wu.
So I have never heard of this guy, but I see his signs everywhere. A lot in the North End, too, which he's going to be going against Ward 1 incumbent, who's vaking the seat up, Kevin Kabranoff.
Yes.
That should be interesting, as well as June Trisciani. How about that?
Yes.
Our endorsement last
Just keeps shipping away.
And then who else is there in the mayor race?
Will Stewart, the kind of alderman from Ward 2.
A lot of people so it's a nonpartisan election. But a lot of people on the right, we'll say Republicans, are really pushing for Will Stewart this year. I have to say, I've heard some prominent names endorse him on the sly, and I thought he was the front runner. And then June Trisciani comes in. But now Kevin Kabranoff is kind of the front runner. Would you agree he's the guy that takes a shot at?
Yeah, Kevin Kavanaugh is definitely the front runner.
Right.
He's got the union support. He's got the current mayor's support. And he's also a state senator right now.
In Ward 1. Ward 1's big.
Yeah. Yep. I was a former resident of Ward 1. And now I'm over at Ward 10. So
it's quiet at night at Ward 1.
I used to be over there.
So Kyle, what do you think about this mayor thing? Or are you're gonna vote?
It's any given Sunday, Michael.
Because I'm just used to voting for Joyce. Like that was my go-to.
Yeah.
But now it's like I gotta do some research.
You can't always vote for your neighbor. Sometimes you gotta do your research.
I just liked her as a mayor, but if she's endorsing Kavanaugh, I gotta kind of lean. I gotta trust in Joyce. I trust.
Well, if the union's endorsing him as well, they better make sure they takes care of the unions.
So on behalf
They
of
get
John
mad.
Hopwood, I think I'm comfortable endorsing him.
You can endorse whoever you
No,
want.
I'm just kidding. We won't do that to John Hopwood.
No.
Look, I have a fit if I do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
So
but
that's mayor. This Ruiz guy, does he have? Where does he come from?
So apparently he was a chief of staff for Frank Ginter down in Washington D.C. and
ever heard of it?
Chief
Kind
of
of a
staff?
big deal.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
kind of a big deal,
It's
bud.
the highest position.
Basically whoever you're representing, whoever you're working for is top guy or girl after the actual person. So, and he's only been around town for about 2 years, so it's like he doesn't really have the name recognition, but I see all of his Facebook posts about how many houses he hits and what events he goes to, and it'll be a interesting primary on September 19th.
And the top two people get in.
Top two move on to general, which will be in November.
What strikes me is how good-looking all four candidates are.
That's tough too, because when in doubt,
Like,
you vote for
that
the pretty
helps.
one. Absolutely
When
helps.
so now it's just it's
Again,
it's
you
a clam
can't.
race.
It's can any given. I don't know if it's Sunday, but you have
It'll
no
be a
idea.
Monday usually or Tuesday. Typically,
It's normally is a
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah,
Any given
because the
Tuesday,
kids get
yeah.
to school.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean that's so Ward 1. So now Kavanaugh's out, and I see all these signs. Who's going in Ward 1?
So Ward 1, you got Kevin A. Seppard, the former still public works director. You got Chris Morgan, who's been on the board before. I
With
think.
signs everywhere. He has the biggest signs ever.
And then Bryce,
Have you seen him?
No, I'm not on board
I'll
one.
show it to you. It's big.
and then Bryce Cowg, who is on the planning board currently.
So 3 candidates for Ward 1. And is there another one?
No, that's just for Ward 1.
Yep.
Ward 2, it's just mayor. Ward 3, it's just mayor. Ward 4, just mayor.
I guess I'm confused with what you're saying right now.
That's the only thing they can vote for. Otherwise, it's a.
Yeah,
Oh, no, in Ward 1, they can only vote for that.
mayor and alderman. Then Ward 2, it's just mayor. 3, mayor. Ward 4, mayor.
They're aldermen. They have no competition.
Oh, you're telling me that in Ward 2, there's only one person running?
Or possibly.
Oh, for the primary.
Yes.
Or because
Yeah, I know what you mean, because the top 2 are already in.
top 2. So so
For
like
each party.
so like
I see.
so now in like Ward 5, there's 4 people running for alderman in there.
Isn't it interesting how some wards... You think it's like, well, I'm not going to run against this person, so they just don't do it?
Or basically, if there's like 2 people running, it's like those 2 are always going to move to the general election. So it's like why have them on the primary ballot when?
You're wasting paper.
Well, no, but in Ward 5, there's 4 people.
Yeah,
Isn't that interesting? Like in Ward 2, there's not a third because they're
Are you
probably like,
saying
I
some
don't have-
intimidation
yeah.
factors
Yeah,
going on?
probably intimidation.
Yeah, so like in Ward 5, you got Alderman Tony Supplemenza, the
Incumbent, right?
Yeah.
incumbent. You got Richard N. Comey, who has had some controversy in the past.
Oh,
I like a
enlighten
little
me on
spice.
that.
I like a little spice. in
Enlighten me.
I think he said some bad things on social media, so he had to step down for like moderator and whatnot.
life. You got to be careful with the social media.
Facebook.
Marcus Poncione, who's run against Sapienza before in the couple elections
And then-
Fountain
before,
of Youth guy. Yep.
and Kathleen Paquette.
Okay, so Paquette is such a Manchester name, and
It's
you
a
got,
West Side name. Yes.
You got a lot of names in there too.
Yeah, and then 6 is just mayor. 7 is just mayor.
Now I'm in Ward 1. Am I allowed to vote for Ward 5 if I feel like it?
No,
No.
no business
Okay,
doing
that's
that.
what I thought.
Doesn't affect you.
Well, it does. 'Cause this is
8
my
nothing,
city.
Yeah.
9 just
Triple.
mayor, 10 just mayor, 11 there will be a 11 there will be a election of a new alderman in that one. There's 4 people running. The former alderman Wes Ouellette, Andre Rosa, his name's been in the election business before. Norm Vincent and school board member Nicole Weepley, Dr. Nicole Weepley.
Dr. Nicole Weaver.
So that helps, having the name, and, she's tied in, Now, here's the thing. Alderman at Large, they haven't released that yet?
Alderman Lodge, that's just 4 as well. So that one, it's like
That's kind of like the sexy one, right?
There's not an alderman. It's small.
But that's like, you
Or-
wrap
or-
everyone.
yeah, but there's only 4 candidates for that, so it's like, and you're gonna need 2 of them. So what?
But one is out. Like, June can't run for both mayor and...
No, you can't.
no.
She's putting all her baskets in one
that's
egg.
too much power.
Yeah, so it's Joe Kelly Lavassa, Dan O'Neill,
O'Neill's back.
Will Infantine, and Mary Georges.
Now, Will Infantine, is he the one who is on this television station?
Yes.
So that's interesting. Running against his partner buddy. What a little sideshow that is. What if it comes down to 3 people? Then you got to be like, I got your back, but really you're like, don't vote for him, because what they say, in my opinion, what I've experienced for Alderman at Large, they say don't vote for 2, right? They say vote for 1
It's like the
because
SATs.
you're
Don't-
really canceling out the other vote. So what's Will and Joe
I mean,
gonna do?
if you don't mind either
Are they
candidate,
gonna
you
arm
can.
wrestle? Like, how
You
do
don't have to vote for 2 though.
You don't have to
you-
vote for.
if you-
no,
if-
no, they say don't because it cancel. It's the strategic way.
what
to
if
not.
if you are okay? What if you're trying to block out the other 2? Then
It's gonna be interesting.
you vote however you feel you should vote.
And June is just like going for the gold.
Yeah, it's like, got an Alderman Lodge, and then it's like, okay, trying to run for state senate. They did okay with that, but ultimately it didn't work out in our favor.
Didn't work out. Yeah.
And then it's like right to Alderman, right to mayor, and it's like she's got a well-known name. Yeah, so
It's like skipping 6th grade or 7.
Yeah, and she's hot as an oven right now, so you might as well capitalize on that hotness, because if you don't run for mayor now, well, the name's hot and you're the Alderman at Large and you're hot, you got to keep going,
Someone could hold it down for years.
because you don't want to. You want to strike while the iron's hot.
That's very true.
And right now, she's.
She's an oven, yeah.
What do you think? Would you ever? I know you like to referee and umpire. Would you ever? You've thought about it, haven't you?
Yeah. I've had some people approach me in the past, but it's just like for where it's like what spots could I? It's like yeah, I could, but it's like
You're a busy guy.
busy, and it's like seeing where I live right now and seeing who I'd be against. Do I even have a shot?
Which would be who, by the way?
If I went for Alderman, it would be Bill Barry.
Ooh,
And then
you don't want to do that.
yeah.
Want to do that?
If it was school board, it would be Gary Hamer.
Another big
Some
hitter.
heavy hitters right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You're on the wrong word, my man.
yeah.
Sometimes you just got to go for at large. A lot of people do that, right? Like, they're like, I can't beat so-and-so, so I'm going to go for the big thing. But you got to realize you got Joe Kelly Lavassa, who's going to always win.
Yeah.
And then Dan O'Neill, he's trying to get his title back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Foreman coming back. Like, I'm hungry. He's going to hit the pavement. He's going to...
Still get a strong right.
Those are my 2 predictions for at large. O'Neill and JKL. O'Neill's coming back, baby. Because no one expected him to kind of fall back. Because he was like 3 terms, wasn't he?
More than that, I think.
Yeah, and then June kind of did the hook and ladder
Finessed
on him.
him, yep.
Yeah. But, yeah, you get some big names out there. You see a lot of the names the same. I mean, who is the most encumbrant? Like, how much would you say Bill Berry probably has the most
The most
terms
years?
under his belt?
For Alderman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Between him and Joe Kelly, I would say.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to assume. But yeah, the most tenured is what you're
Who's
trying to say.
scarier? Probably Bill Berry.
He is.
He's a good guy too, but
Yes.
I'm not trying to mess with
No,
him.
you wanna be
You don't
him.
mess with sheriffs.
That's true.
But yeah, that's cool. And you're very hands-on in the political world, aren't you? A moderate.
I was a former deputy registrar, but yeah. So those were some long days in those elections, but it's like, yes, it's good to give back. I did my giving back. It's like, and yeah, I could adjust my work schedule for it, but it's like,
You did your city proud. That's all right.
yeah, I still represent my city and make sure I support the local businesses here.
But you're not retired, though.
No, not retired yet.
So sheriff of, well, I'm sorry, what was your title again? Sheriff, you said you were a deputy.
He's deputy of.
Yeah, but you can be
Dep-
sheriff
in
one day.
charge of something.
Deputy registrar during elections,
Registrar,
so I would sign new to voters up, or if they've moved and they need to move into the ward, sign them up so they can.
Stickers? Do you give stickers out too? That's a big job.
You can't do that
no,
because. Oh, you mean the
I voted,
stickers?
yeah.
No,
You can't really endorse. You have to be in.
No, you give the I voted stickers. Though.
no. That
The cop does that.
yeah, cop or whoever's manning the ballot.
Have
Police
you ever
officer.
voted?
I have voted, yeah.
Then you would know that the policeman gives you the sticker. Even kids get them.
The kids should especially get them. Encourages them for many, many years to come.
Now, would you ever consider voter fraud if you were like paid the right amount of money?
That's exactly what fraud is.
Like
No.
as an insider?
No.
Good answer. Wow, Mike Martineau for alderman in maybe 4 years. We'll see. 2 years?
2 years, maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
And that's a
Never say
stepping
never.
stone to mayor, which is a stepping stone to governor, perhaps. Which we've seen governors become president. Let's not lie.
That's true.
I mean,
That or
really
a
is a
Senate
fact.
normally.
We could be looking at the next president right next to us.
I got chills.
So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. What do you think? I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with your knowledge of the city.
It is very
Would you
vast.
say that you love Manchester?
I absolutely love Manchester. I was born and raised here and plan on never leaving.
Are you part of the Elliott Central Club?
You
Were you born at the Elliott and went to Central?
Yes.
I was too. Were you?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. 3 Elliott Centrals.
Yep.
So that's really what it is. If you want to be in Manchester, you got to do that. But man, keep it up, Mikey.
I think we're pretty Manchester through and through, for better or worse. I mean, you get Frank Kors, I got a Christmas backroom shirt on. You're just
I'm wearing a Central shirt.
wearing a Central
Yeah.
shirt, baby.
I mean, this is like back in the day. It says 1992 on it.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, I got the original hole from when my shoulder pads rubbed against it.
Why would you? You didn't wear that in a game.
No, I didn't. But I did play football.
Yeah, you back up.
I was not a backup. I was a pivotal player on the. You know this, Mike.
Yes, I do.
You know my credentials. I don't have to go there.
All right, I'm proud of you.
If you want to go over, Mike.
No.
Okay.
No. It's my 10-year reunions this year. Oh my God, time flies.
Oh, you get that? Ours got canceled because of COVID, but maybe we'll get like a 12th or 13th year reunion.
Yeah, I had my 30th year. I'm not even kidding.
I was looking forward to it, honestly. Some people don't, but
It's cool. We had it at formerly Millie's, and now it's. Is that what all of them are? I feel like.
or so like
Stark.
yeah, like so that's it's stuck. So mine will be at Stark Brewing and right before Christmas. I know the class of 03, which will be 20 years, is doing this at the Dairy Field in November. So
Give me some notables in your class.
notables, let's say Troy Pelletier,
Mm-hmm.
former basketball and football star. Played some arena football after went to Lehigh. Besides me, there's
Yeah, number one, obviously.
no. I would
That's
not
great.
say I'm number one in my class.
And
4.
as a total package,
Yeah. Well, where you are now, you definitely.
Yeah, we got a couple other models. So
nice.
Oh, okay.
Kelsey Campbell.
Shout out Kelsey.
Yeah, so it'll be
No, these aren't just internet models. These are
no
real deal. Okay.
Yes, say trying to who else is I know a couple of them are local business owners now.
There you go. That's huge.
When you go into this reunion, I'll give you a heads up because I've been through 3 of them. You go in, you get your name tag.
Yeah,
You goof around, you switch name tags with a buddy. It's like kind of a stick. And then what Peter Tells does is he lets people buy you drinks from the internet, which is cool.
That is awesome. I love
Yeah.
that.
So all the people who couldn't make it feel bad and they buy you drinks, you know?
I think we should do that all the time.
Yeah, I do too. But you reconnect with people, and it's weird, you know? But you're definitely gonna be like the guy, like, oh, there's Martineau over there.
Yeah, I
and,
don't care if you're a model.
I have my way into obviously.
and then you had that moment in basketball, of course.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
yeah.
huge shot.
Walk us through that, because that was like, you were like not in the starting lineup all year, but then
No.
what number were you, by the way?
That night I was 40,
Nice.
who I got from Nate Guillermo, who was a sophomore at that time. So basically, I hadn't played all year. I knew my role as a manager. I'm like, I know coach will give me a shot at one point this season. So I'm like, maybe senior night. Then I found that was true. I'm like, that's not going to happen. Let's see what game he's going to put me in. And he let me know ahead of time which game it was going to be. It was going to be National North, who was kind of down in the standings. So I'm like, I know I'm not starting, so it's like, he told me you're going to go in the last 2 minutes no matter what. So I'm like, okay, here.
No matter what.
No matter what the situation was. So it's like, and we were ahead about by 15 when I went in, and it. So I went for Nick Nackles, who was a junior that year, who's now a firefighter.
Oh, you know, Nick. He's a good-looking person too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick.
Whole family.
Yep. Went in for Nick Nackles.
And who gave you the jersey again? I just want to give him a shout out because he decided I'm going to sit out this game for you, right?
Yeah,
Because you can only dress so many people, right?
Yeah. It was Nate Guillermo, who was a sophomore at that point.
Did you give him the suit?
Wait, can you zoom me in, please, if you don't mind? Zoom in tight. Nate, what you did was amazing. You not only did you help the city out, you helped him become who he is, and would you say that like someone had to step it up, right?
Yeah. So that was.
Thank you, Nate.
Yeah. So it was.
Chills.
Oh yeah. Well, let's paint the scene, Mikey, because this is not.
Yeah, you hit the floor. You sweaty, like you slip on.
No, let's talk about the crowd. This is a capacity crowd as well.
It was pretty capacity crowd. It was against National North, so I come in on a foul shot. Let's say it was myself, Troy Pelletier, Brett Hansen, Mike Ponsis.
Of course.
Let's walk it up. Let's walk it through, maybe. All right. So I'm Troy.
So I come in right at the 2-minute mark.
Yep.
Right before a one free throw.
Second free throw.
So you get the here you come.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here
number
it comes.
40's in, baby. All right.
Everybody's cheering and
And Nick Mackers comes out, high fives you. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mouth guard.
Yes.
You okay.
Ooh.
Obviously,
Can't risk it.
I'll say first free throw got hit by I think Dawson Dixon one was at the line, who's now head coach in Minnesota. So
Oh, Minnesota.
yeah, at a junior college up there.
So wait. So Dawson, if you don't mind, I'm gonna be
Josh's
Dawson.
dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dawson just sticks the free throw. You come in.
No. It
You're
was
not
a
listening.
1-1 situation, so I come in before he shoots.
Okay, so I'm Dawson. Dawson nails it.
Yeah. They send me back on D to get prepared because it's
Lockdown, yeah.
2 minutes left.
And you're prepared for this.
Pip,
You know the playbook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So he hits the second free throw. I'm all the way back. They come down. I'm
You're D'ing up. Yeah.
D'ing up.
Hands up. Like that stuff.
D'ing up. We went zone because
Hands up.
Don't hit me.
went zone. Nassau did not score. We come down. I get in my post position. Like I know this is where I need to be if I'm gonna have the greatest chance at
You go deep though,
No,
right? Am I
statistically.
wrong? Oh no, you're. Oh, hey, remember you're on like the post, a little bit to the right, right?
Yeah. I'm on the right post, waiting.
Yeah.
We're running Auburn, so I move over to the left post, and then coach points to a spot on the floor. I'm like, okay, and then right when I'm getting to that spot, Dawson said shoot it. So
Bounce pass or chest pass to you?
think it was a chest pass.
Okay.
Right in the midst.
Yep. Get ready to shoot it. Go. It's a long 3-pointer, probably 3 or 4 feet past the line.
Steph Curry range.
But the crowd was like, "Oh!" You
Yeah.
bricked it, right?
No, I didn't airball that one. That one hit back rim. Back rim. I'm like, if that one had gone in, the nut place was out of place. And then basically I rushed in there, tried to fight for the rebound, did not get it.
Always follow your shot.
Yeah, always follow your shot.
Hear that, kids?
Nassau comes back down, play a little bit D. I think it goes out of bounds. We get it back. Dawson was coming up the floor. I'm like, and I see he's being guarded, so I'm like, and this was probably 5 or 7 feet outside the 3-point line. I'm like, I'm gonna set a pick and give him some coverage.
Yeah.
So give him a pick. He passes right back. A little bit out of range. That one I airball. I
You just chucked it out.
chucked it up. It
Rip it,
airballed.
That's all right. It's all right.
No, I gotta. Is Nashville on to you at this point? Are they like, all right, they're trying to get number 40 a bucket here. Now, at first they weren't, because you're setting picks, you're doing all the right things, you're heading down, you're playing deep, you're dishing, you're doing the things, hitting your spots, giving goes and all that. Now, you airballed this one. Unfortunately, you kind of got caught in the moment at that time, right?
Yes,
All right. Yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, Nassau comes back down. I think it goes out of bounds. So we got one final shot.
How much time?
Probably 20 seconds left on the clock.
Enough.
So Troy inbounds the ball to Dawson. Dawson runs up the floor. They hand it up to Mike Prentice on the corner. I'm on the post, getting ready.
Backing him down.
And then they give me a nice.
You did the thing?
Yeah, try and get position and whatnot.
All right.
And then they bounce pass it up to Mike Prentice. And then Mike Prentice bounce passes it to me. Fake. Go on to score. There was probably 2 seconds left on the clock.
Have a good night,
Wait,
Nashua.
you did a pumper?
Oh yeah.
Papa tried to get him.
And you've been practicing this move, or it just came like that was what you had?
That was my signature move all throughout JV and
Big Papa Pump, buddy.
Yep, and waited in, and then basically got interviewed by the players after the game in the locker room, and then basically all the media attention came to me starting the next day.
Did you do anything to celebrate after?
I gotta give you a hug.
Yeah. I'll take a quick break.
Yeah.
You still feel it, right?
Yeah, still.
You get it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an incredible.
Game, buddy.
It's
Good
an
pass,
incredible.
Kyle.
Nice.
Yeah, so and then the media attention comes to me the next day.
my
Get
God.
interviewed by the union leader after practice. Get my photo in the union leader front page on that Friday. I went on there on the big guy on the Thursday night, and that was Valentine's night, actually, when I did Bear and the Big Guy.
Bear and the big guy.
Yeah. And the big guy, we cruised.
Crozale and Mike Doyle. Yep,
Crozale
that
and
was
Doyle.
my first ever appearance on the station.
Wow. And if you hadn't made that shot, you got to assume no one's having anything to do with you if you don't make that shot.
Now,
I mean, people
Coach-
like winners.
Coach-
People like winners, Mike.
He
Yeah.
made the shot, though.
He made the shot. I
He
know he
definitely
made
would've
it.
made the
I know he
shot.
made the shot. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I mean,
And he unselfishly was going to set the pick. He didn't want to chuck that ball. Everyone's like, shoot, 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 right?
No, because he's a team
You
player.
just wanted to pick it up, like give him a good look.
yeah, I wanted to give him good work, but I knew my teammates were looking out for me that night, and
From what I hear, the crowd went ballistic.
yes,
Deafening. It was deafening.
yes.
Like probably the best crowd response you can ever imagine.
Heard, you could hear it from drop sound.
That's the best one I've had in my career. I've seen some.
What's that like? Because I've caught a couple key first downs for Central football.
Not the same.
No, it is the same, but
It's not the same.
But no, you're right. But it was just like definitely like, ooh, like hey, I like this. I like that a lot. You make a key save with 2 seconds left as a goalie, which I also played. He played baseball too. But what's like that crowd? That is the addiction right there.
Yes, and as a player, that was my greatest moment. But also being a coach afterwards, it's like seeing two Central teams go to win the championship. One that was almost not, but Mark hit a shot a little too late on one of them. But it's like and then winning a national championship with any side right before the pandemic started, which was amazing.
You still do. You still are a contributor to the community too.
Yeah. Both Manchester and at any side. So
Do you ever feel like you have a little more clout because of that?
You're
Like
supposed
you
to
can put
rotate
your
questions.
you can put your arm around a kid and be like, "Listen, I've been there. Listen, you can keep going." Like kids are quitting sports nowadays, and it's unfortunate.
yeah,
For Fortnite.
yeah.
There's more money in Fortnite.
Do I put my arms around kids? No, because I'm not really
Smart.
dealing with kids now. It's mostly young adults up at age
Good
shy,
point.
but it's not like I'm trying to invade personal space. I'm trying to be respectful
I meant metaphorically. But
Yeah.
You know.
and
it's a good
and
point.
helping any side grow to its greatest potential. And like now we have a new athletic director. We're getting a new website. We're getting all the upgrades that we need, which is great. And I enjoy working with the A side and the USCAA when I get to travel out of state to work for these national championship tournaments.
Like
Yeah, now-
Virginia.
No, do you want to go ahead?
Well, I mean, it's that story's done now. But I'm just saying, you kind of.
I don't know if you.
It's not about you. It's about Mikey.
Well, I know that. But our current athletic director, Christine Talge, been there for what, 2-3 years?
Yeah, 2-3 years. Yeah.
Now I've been able to work closely, seeing her in her element, doing the sports announcing for the station. I've also noticed a couple other people like Mike Cotter,
Yes.
a Central grad.
Yeah.
What are you close with him at all? Like,
He was the former baseball coach up at Eastside and kind of coached with my former softball coach, Kerry Finnegan. So basically, Carter's a very good dear friend of mine.
and who's the guy at Memorial that coaches the lacrosse team? I forget. He wears the hat, but he's the other one that does the athletic directing, I feel like. But the three of them do a great job. And I gotta say, I've seen her put up with a lot of crap. One time a foul ball got hit. She doesn't hit foul balls. And he went through a window on Maple Street. Unfortunately, the person came in and started yelling at her, and she handled it with dignity. Back in the day, Butch Joseph or one of them guys would be like, "Get out of my face." But nowadays, it's a different era.
Yes.
So to handle all that, kudos to her, and the whole family, the Touch family, is really
Yes.
coming through for Manchester. Isn't it great to have people like that in town,
Yes, it is.
like me and her and all them?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Not you.
It's great to have great support in this great city because if we didn't have great support, where would we be? To be honest.
For real, I mean, it takes a village.
Yes.
I'd probably still at the back room. That's where I'd be.
You probably. But you have your own show today. This is Kyle Clayton's
Yeah,
City
yeah.
Chronicles.
You did really good job illustrating the crowd.
I got to tell you, we weren't really we thought John Hopwood would be here today. But we weren't intending on making this all about you. But it comes easy.
Yes.
Because what you're doing...
One story. That's a show.
What you're doing is special.
One shot.
Not
That's
only
a
are you
show.
doing it, you're doing it with grace, and you're getting all A's.
It's passion.
Like, you don't really screw up, do you?
No. I've had screw ups in the past. Everybody does.
That's
I'm not,
true.
I'm not perfect, but I try my best
Pretty
to
damn
be the
close,
best
though.
person I can be in the city, in my life, in my love life, and in my family life.
Yep.
Love
You can't
life.
teach art, Mikey. You can't teach art.
Love lives are tough to do when you're doing a lot of other stuff. Does that get in the way of a love life? Like, being like, sorry, honey, I have to do this today. Or is it just
well,
kind
no,
of like,
girls
if
like-
you want me, this is the package.
Girls like a man in uniform, so guess what?
Or
He's got one ready to rock with the brush.
I remember the Obama movie. Michelle Obama really didn't really take a liking to Barack until he did that public speech at a local church. Like, that's how he wooed her. Like, community service is kind of the way to get to the girl's heart sometimes. Would you agree?
Yes, but it's also about treating them nice with respect and honor, and that's what I do with my girlfriend Andra. And Andra and I have been together 8 months in this goal. So, and we have a great relationship, and I'm so proud to be with her and giving her the respect and honor that she deserves, like by a gentleman like me.
Yes,
Would you say like
absolutely.
you've never been? So the love bug, you know, when people are like, you'll know if you're in love, you'll just know. Do you just know?
Yes,
Mikey pulls out all the stops.
yes.
Do you
He
think
does.
Kyle will ever be in love?
Do you think I could ask a couple questions?
Go
maybe
ahead,
once?
man. Go ahead. Whatever.
Or do you want to talk about my love life? Don't worry about me, Mikey. But so you gotta know, just he's got me flustered. So do you think she might come on to this show when it's my show? Do you think Angela might pop in? Do you think? Does she remember me? Because we went to school together too.
I think she does, and she did great on the morning show on Monday morning.
I watched that just for you.
Yeah. She was, because that's the first ever time doing like media or whatnot. So that's like she was nervous, but she killed it. I'm like I'm so proud of her, and now that's going to lead to more appearances. Maybe
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can tell by how excited you are, and you can't teach that.
Yeah.
Are you aware that I just won $100 when you were talking about love?
Nice.
Yeah, he really
Literally, as you were talking about love, I scratched it.
couldn't happen to a better person. Remember you said you'd give Mikey money if you won?
And I am going to, and I'm going to donate it to something in Manchester.
To your next, where's your next date gonna be? I need you. You're great with the original ideas. I'm not good
Not
with
all
that.
of it. Not all.
I only go to the Rovers, so I don't know. They show up everywhere, and they're always hitting new spots.
Yeah. So our next date is actually Saturday night. We're supposed to go up to Guildford to go see a concert. So
Oh,
What's going on in Guildford?
that's the concert place, right? What are you going to see?
we're supposed to see the Chicks. So
The Dixie, formerly Chicks?
yeah.
They had a great song with Taylor Swift on her last Lover album.
So are they're uncanceled
They
now?
did, though.
This was a long time ago.
That's
I
why they're the
understand.
Chicks now, yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'm
All right,
indifferent.
it's trying to be poorly correct, which
People
I
don't-
totally understand.
People don't go
I didn't know
well
that
with
was a derogatory
Dixie now.
term.
Well, no, it's like it goes back to the Confederate days.
Yeah.
Dixie.
Okay, like Dixie
You don't.
cups.
You can whistle, but you can't whistle Dixie anymore.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's gonna be fun anyway in Guildford.
You're a country fan.
Yeah. So we saw Reba for her birthday, and
We're doing a show.
I'm sorry, Mikey. Please be professional. So you saw Reba, yep.
we saw we have a for a birthday down at the Snow Arena, and now we're seeing this. So I want to see whatever country concerts we go to in the future.
Yeah, I've been to a bunch. You ever see Taylor Swift?
I have not.
It's an expensive
I saw
ticket.
golf last summer,
Yeah.
or 2 summers ago. One was 2, down in Gillette. That was on the bucket list for sure.
Nice. Are you going down to the Sky Show this year?
Not. Yes, but probably not VIP this time.
It's an expensive ticket. It used to be free, Mikey. I don't know if you.
Oh,
were around
no,
for
no,
that.
no. I did VIP last year, and I didn't see the value in it. And
You
it's
get
what,
free drumsticks.
yeah, and all access, but there's only a limited amount left, so probably we'll just go sit in the free section.
I think that's the best.
Yeah,
bet.
What's your favorite color?
pink.
I like
That's
that.
a strong answer.
Confident answer.
And your favorite number 1 to 10?
If it had to be between 1 and 10, I can't pick any number.
I'd value.
No,
pick,
let him pick a number.
I'd value pick.
It's
1
not
to
your
10.
show, Mikey. Pick whatever number you want, bud.
It's John Hopwood's show. Oh,
Fo-
yes,
14 and 20.
14 and 20.
it is your show. You're right.
My name's
14 and 20.
name's on the wall.
Those are good numbers. I think of Steve Grogan and Euclid.
who's married to.
Oh, one of the Dixie Chicks.
Yep.
Who is he married to? Who is he married to? Someone super rich, right?
I'm not going to give you the answer. Tom Brady might be associated, though.
Oh, Brady's sister, right? Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so
Uncle Kevin Euclid. Uncle Euclid.
yes, so 20 because that was formerly Tony Stewart's number when he was at Joe Gibbs, and then 14 because that's kind of affiliated with my high school career. Besides the 40, and basically that was his number when he
It was
was
Nate's number, though.
Yeah, it was Nate's number. He gets me, but everybody remembers me in 40. So
Yep. I don't remember him playing.
And what a nice thing to do, though. Like, everyone's going to remember you. Like, it's almost like the ultimate gesture. So I'm going to give him a Kyle point, and not you, Kyle Heavey. Kyle Heavey point.
That's a bigger point.
But yeah, you had your own show today, buddy.
Yeah, I did really well. I really appreciate you guys coming in.
you're welcome.
Next week, we're going to have Marianne Banish in here, and I'll be running the show. So we're going to be talking about all kinds of things, because Mary, she can talk about it all.
Yes.
So can you.
Yeah, I can, and I will. And
Our postures are terrible.
my what? Posh. Wow.
Here we go, boys.
Mikey, let's see, Mikey.
He's in the hallway.
That's
There
he
we go,
is.
there we
All
go.
right.
See, look.
Mikey, you want to say? Do you want to shut this bad boy down for us?
Thank you.
Give us a mayor speech. What would you say?
No, I'm not. Thank you for watching Kyle Clayton's Queen City Chronicles. Stay tuned next for Norm's Community, Norm and Friends.
That does have a good ring to it. Mikey, well done.
Yep.
Michael.
Yes.